Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Clare, and I'm a parent of a child in the district. This is my first time speaking at a board meeting, and admittedly and regretfully, this is probably something I should have done a long time ago. But to be completely honest, I was scared. I knew all too well the tactics the administration and BOE were employing to try to silence, intimidate, and retaliate against individuals that spoke up in these forums. Unfortunately, the strategies worked to silence me for far too long. I've written letters that never got sent and speeches that never got delivered, because after I thought about it long and hard, I concluded that my livelihood and ability to provide for my family were not just something I could put at risk, even though I desperately wanted to speak up about my dissatisfaction with what I saw happening in the district. Sadly, I know I am not alone in feeling this way. There are many others that feared speaking up about their concerns regarding their children's education and the problematic behavior of the district. It simply shouldn't be this way. Parents and citizens alike should not fear the school district that their taxes fund. Your actions have caused a complete breakdown in trust, and unfortunately the damage is now irreparable. You've brought shame and embarrassment to our community, not just locally, but on an international stage. What you did is not okay, and there should be no putting this behind us or moving on from this misconduct. The people who engaged or had knowledge of these transgressions need to be held accountable. So to this end, I am first requesting you to terminate the employment of Deputy Fragamini, Amy DeCreasy, and Lori Green for their involvement in retaliating against parents and for their obvious misuse of taxpayer funds. Second, I ask the board to terminate the employment of Dr. Shaner for breach of contract on the grounds of moral turpitude. Referencing Section 13 of Dr. Shaner's employment contract, it states, "The district's Board of Education may terminate this agreement during its term without further liability to the superintendent for compensation, fringe benefits, or otherwise for any reasons that are not arbitrary and capricious, including but not limited to nonfeasance, misfeasance, malfeasance, moral turpitude, and financial impropriety." Moral turpitude is described as a deviant behavior constituting an immoral, unethical, or unjust departure from ordinary social standards, such that it would shock a community. Dr. Shaner's actions have most certainly shocked our community. And for this, I am requesting he be terminated. And lastly, I would request the entire Board of Education to resign from their positions for failure to uphold both the board bylaws and the Michigan Code of Ethical Relationships for Board of Education members and educational administrators. Principle 1 is the code of the code is a commitment to be trustworthy, and Principle 2 is a commitment to be responsible. By engaging in retaliatory tactics, failing to disclose the administration's illegal actions, and neglecting to hold those individuals responsible, you are neither trustworthy or responsible. Please do the right thing and allow our community to heal and begin the process of rebuilding trust in our school system. Thank you for